Hello there, and thanks for your interest in our specialty inks. Chromatic Technologies, or CTI, is a custom special effects ink manufacturer. We are the world leader in thermochromic, photochromic, glow-in-the-dark, metal decoration, and color-shifting ink. Large brands, world-class printers, as well as top graphic design and ad agencies turn to CTI not only for our awesome product selection, but also because we're a company that takes "it can't be done" as a challenge. This attitude has helped us to achieve great success in creating inks that have opened new doors for creativity and innovation in printing, packaging, and product design. Over the next few minutes, we'll introduce you to our technologies and some of the things being done with them. We hope you'll feel the same creative desires that have led to so many exciting products in the marketplace today. First, just a quick background on our company. We're not a new kid on the block. With over 16 years in the business, we are seasoned veterans of the specialty ink industry, and most who know our niche understand that we're the leader. We are a global company and have done work for some of the most recognized brands on the planet, including Molson Coors, Lexus, Ford, Procter & Gamble, Kellogg's, Sony, and many others. What makes CTI so unique as an ink manufacturer is that we don't shy away from innovation. We embrace it. We were the first to develop thermochromic offset ink. When most believed it wasn't possible, we developed a glow-in-the-dark offset ink that runs in line, lowering total cost of production for such projects. Most recently, we've had overwhelming interest and success with our thermochromic metal decorating ink. Yet another example of CTI overcoming problems that were supposed to have had no acceptable answer. Our inks are special, and they do take attention to detail for printers to run, but as some of the world's largest and most quality-conscious printers have discovered, including the likes of Williamson Printing, Frederick Printing, Olympic Printing and Packaging, Rexam, Ball, and Crown & Cork and Seal, to name a few, CTI inks not only run well, they excite clients. Excited clients are not easy to come by these days in the printing world, so printers who come to know CTI also come to value the relationship that develops. We won't go on and on about ourselves too much here, but we would like to make it known that we hold the U.S. patent on thermochromic offset printing technology, and we also have patents pending in some 20 foreign countries. While some people may look at special effects inks as a gimmick or a fad, we know them as a solution that was created in response to a great need in the marketplace for brands and products to differentiate themselves from the competition. With the rise of the internet and so many forms of digital media opening the floodgates of communication in our world, statisticians and marketing experts have found that what consumers really respond to these days are products and packaging that promote greater interactivity. Consumers want to feel, they want to see something stimulating, they want to affect change. Psychologically, they want greater control. CTI tackles these needs by creating inks that excite consumers, and this helps brands engender customer loyalty. A good example of this is what Coors is doing with its cans and bottles. As you can see in this picture here of their 24-ounce can, the can on the left represents what the can looks like when it's warm. The can on the right shows what the can looks like when it's cold and ready for consumption. Their slogan is, "When the mountains turn blue, it's as cold as the Rockies." They call them cold-activated cans. This is a great example for the effective use of CTI's thermochromic ink. Because we have the ability to customize the activation temperature of our thermochromic inks, we were able to help Coors achieve this effect at 8 degrees Celsius. Above 8°C, the Rockies are white, but below this activation temperature, our inks turn blue and tell you that the beverage is cold and ready. Click on the link here if you have an internet connection available. This will take you to a web page demonstrating this effect through a quick flash video. Here are just a few examples of the various applications for our thermochromic inks. As you learn about some of these applications, we hope you'll begin thinking and getting ideas of new ways to use this technology. Even with all the impressive and creative uses for thermochromic inks by many of our customers, we still believe that we haven't even yet scratched the surface of ways this technology can be applied. Our thermochromic inks, when used in offset printing, are typically used for security or authenticity for something. Rub your finger over a word and see it change to a specific color, or breathe on a document and watch a shape or an image disappear. This technology is being used on a variety of official documents to prevent counterfeiting. It has been applied to receipt tape, checks and currency, business forms, and gift certificates. It's also used on prescription pads to prevent fraud and counterfeit drugs and medicine. Thermochromic ink is also used to provide a safety feature to certain products. Remember, we can customize the activation temperature of the ink to clear at a certain temperature. Here you see our ink being used on sterno cans. These cans get very hot and are hard to tell when they're lit because the flame isn't very visible and can remain down and unseen in the can. To prevent users from burning themselves, Sterno places a black thermochromic dot on the outside of the can. When the can reaches a hot enough temperature, the thermochromic ink will disappear and the word hot will be revealed. This other picture here represents a technology called Dynahide. Part of this oval ink blot contains thermochromic ink, and the message part uses traditional ink. When the cup is heated, the thermochromic ink will disappear to reveal the message "Caution, hot." The safety feature that thermochromic ink provides can be used in a variety of ways, from coffee cups and mugs to hot drink sleeves or combustible cans or containers. Thermochromic ink as a cold indicator is rapidly growing in popularity, and we hope it will soon become a standard for all cold beverage producing brands. Here we see a few examples on some of the international beer brands. Incorporating our thermochromic ink into the artwork on a can is a great way to heighten the communication between the brand and the customer, as well as ensure that the beverage is being consumed at an ideal cool temperature. Here we see a couple of examples of the way you can hide a message or artwork using our thermochromic ink through a silkscreen process. The first here on the left is a commemorative album cover for Nirvana. The handprint that you see was created by someone just placing their hand on the black album cover for a couple seconds. Though it's difficult to see on this picture, there is artwork being displayed beneath the ink that wasn't visible before. On the Pizza Hut delivery box you see, on the left is a cold box, and on the right a box that indicates the pizza is hot. This is currently being used to help their delivery business. If the black dot on your delivery box is showing, your pizza didn't come hot enough and your next one is free, or something of that nature. Thermochromic inks really have broadened the spectrum for innovation and creativity, and are exciting technology that marketing and creative specialists the world over are embracing. This example on the left is an advertisement for an automobile. When you put the sleeve on a hot cup, the ink disappears, revealing a message or artwork underneath. Click on the link below here to open a web page that contains a flash video illustration of this effect in action. This next picture is a promotional cup for the movie Ice Age 3, Dawn of the Dinosaurs. When filled with a cool beverage, the artwork on the cup is completed. On the far right, we have a boy's birthday card. On the left fold, you see the shape of a transformer shadowed by a black thermochromic ink. Rubbing on it generates heat and activates the ink to a colorless state, revealing the graphic underneath. Many screen and flexo printers have found a variety of applications for our photochromic inks. Up here on the left, we have a promotional Dairy Queen cup that they did to strengthen their brand by communicating value to their customers. They wanted to show just how much ice cream is packed into a blizzard. As you can see, there is a small message printed on the cup with photochromic ink. This message is only visible outdoors in the sun where the ink is activated and shows color. The letters were also printed upside down so the customer would flip the cup over to read the message. This not only told the customer if they were a winner, but also helped Dairy Queen demonstrate to the customer just how much ice cream is packed into each blizzard, so much that the cup can be turned over in the sun and the ice cream still doesn't fall out. Clothing is another great application for photochromic inks. Shown here are CTI's own t-shirts. The one on the left is indoors and the one on the right is outside, being activated by the UV light produced by the sun. As was mentioned before, this is a great way for a company to demonstrate its solar awareness, as we're able to harness the power of the sun to activate a message or graphic. These shoes below are white indoors and then activated by the sun outdoors to reveal this light purple color. Our photochromic ink opens another window for creativity and has been used within a wide variety of applications, including various textiles, promotional pieces, labels for products and stickers, interactive games, and advertisements. We hope you'll find a new way to apply this technology in your business. While glow-in-the-dark or GID inks have been around for quite some time, CTI has pioneered the technology for offset and flexo systems. Rather than taking a job offline and paying more for this effect to be done by a silkscreener, our GID offset and flexo printers are able to keep the job in-house and get the job done more efficiently at a lower cost. Also, our customers are frequently surprised by the impressive glow effect our ink offers and at lower film weights than our competitors. The more ink a printer can lay down, obviously, the better pop or glow effect. This Hulk poster was done using aggressive analogs on a flexo system. The results were outstanding. The other picture here is our GID ink on a Canadian beer brand called Dude. Our GID inks are formulated for practically any substrate and are frequently used on stickers, posters, packaging, textiles, and various eye-popping applications. We invite you to contact us, and we'd enjoy speaking with you about this technology and any ideas you may have. CTI is uniquely staffed with some of the very best creative specialists and marketing experts in the field of specialty inks. We look forward to helping you climb your next creative mountain.